What's going on, beautiful people? I am your magician. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I am simply showing you guys a little recipe on how I make my own homemade natural hair butter. This actually was a lifesaver when I first went natural with my hair about 3 years ago. I found it really hard to find products that worked in my hair, so I concocted my own little recipe. And I used to do this before I washed my hair as like a pre-shampoo. So you can do that. You can use it as a deep condition. You can use it as a regular conditioner. You can do it as a moisturizer. Girl, you can moisturize your body with this too. So if you guys would like to see how I made my miracle butter, then stay tuned. All I did after making it was put it in this pot. I got about 2 of these fairly large size containers, and I still had a little bit left over. So it makes quite a lot, and a little goes a very, very long way. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Click subscribe to see more videos in the future, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Bye guys.
Alright, so here is what you'll need. Shea butter, white or yellow, completely up to you. Cacao butter or cocoa butter, they're pretty much the same thing. Organic virgin coconut oil, Jamaican black castor oil, some honey, and lastly, grab an additional oil of your choice. You're also going to need a bowl, not a flimsy plastic that will melt. You don't want metal because it transfers heat, you will burn yourself. You want to grab a nice sturdy plastic that will not transfer heat and will not melt. You're going to turn your stove onto a low to medium setting. Grab a pot, fill it with a little bit of water. You're going to be using the steam from the water to melt down your ingredients, so just double check that the bowl you're mixing with is not touching the water in the pot.
She not the only one, knows what you do to me. Step up quick, I just need your waves all up on my beach. Come and get it wet.
So next up, we're going to start adding in our ingredients. Start with your cocoa butter and shea butter because they do take longer to melt. Don't drop it on the floor like I did. Put it in the bowl where it goes. After doing this recipe, I would say add your cacao butter in first because it does take a little bit longer to melt than the shea butter does.
Every day, bitch, I'm getting paid. I stay out of my way. I'm riding on the wave. Surfing every day, bitch, I'm getting paid. I stay out of my way. I be riding on the wave. Surfing every day, bitch, I'm getting paid. I stay out of my way. I'm riding on the wave. Surfing every day, bitch, I'm getting paid. I stay out of my way.
So the amount of ingredient you're going to add is solely based on the amount of hair oil you want to make afterwards. There's not an exact recipe on how much you should add, but you do want to have more cocoa butter and shea butter as your base, because once those come back to a room temperature from a melting temperature, they will re-solidify, making it an actual butter. Once your cocoa butter and shea butter have started to melt down a bit, add in your coconut oil. Mine is already melted, so I'm just going to pour it in. Otherwise, you just add in a couple scoops.
Baby, no rush.
Add in your honey, which is great for retaining moisture and strengthening your hair.
It's not
Add in your castor oil, which is great for increasing hair growth, conditioning, and nourishing.
treat you right. You're right, you're right. Riding on the wave.
This is where you're going to add in that optional extra oil. You can use avocado oil, almond, jojoba oil, completely up to you. I just chose this manure oil from ORS, which is an anti-breakage oil, and it smells so good.
Surfing every day, bitch, I'm getting paid.
Now you're just going to take it off of the heat, mix it all together, and look at the flick of the wrist.
Stay out of my way.
Once you're done mixing, you just want it to cool down. It will solidify at a room temperature. You can pop it in the fridge if you want it to speed up the process a little bit. Then you're just going to take this handy dandy thingy majiggy mabobber. It's a hand mixer, and you're just going to blend it all together.
Bitch, I'm getting paid. I stay out of my way. I'm riding on the wave. Surfing every day. Bitch, I'm getting paid. I stay out of my way. I'm riding on the wave. Surfing every day.
Once it is all blended together, it will look something like this, kind of buttery, creamy, like a buttercream frosting, I guess. You can also blend it to whatever consistency you personally like. I just really like this, like really whipped, smooth feeling. And that's all there is to it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you can see more in the future. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!
I'll be riding on the wave.